Thankfully, more and more of us are talking about our mental health these days. It's becoming a lot less taboo to explain to people when you're not feeling just quite at your normal self. I mark my mental health every single day out of 20. Something that I learned a few years ago and that I get a lot out of. So in the morning, I get up, I've met my cup of tea, and I kind of feel how I'm feeling. Then I score myself. When I score myself, I'll tell those that I love around me what score I am. And just the other week I was into single digits, and I went to my missus and said, look Frida, there's a problem, I'm not feeling my usual self, I need to do something about it. And that's when the ones that love you tell you what it is that helps you. And for me, it's the great outdoors. It's spending time in amongst the trees, by a waterfall, just the simple things. And it doesn't have to be the biggest plan in the world. You don't need the world's best picnic. You don't need to have all of the mountaineering gear to go up Kilimanjaro. No, if you're just going to have a stroll down the canal where you live, or maybe even just a local park or an open space that you've got, but give yourself that time. Don't just plan everything to the nth degree, because it's those little magic bits of moments that you'll capture as you go on one of those strolls that will do the most for your mental health. It's what works for me, just having that time. I'm not lucky enough really to spend that every day of that time, and I think that's where my score starts to come down, is when I'm maybe caged in an office for too much of my time, or I don't give myself that time, particularly in the winter months where it's soon dark when we finish work, it's dark when we go to work, so we might not have that opportunity. So maybe give yourself a break. Maybe look at that 20 minutes in the middle of the day where you can go for a stroll outside. Maybe stop and look at something a little bit differently. Maybe you already do go for a walk around a park, but maybe walk the other way, or just stop somewhere else and look at a tree, look at the bark, look at the leaves, or maybe in amongst the undergrowth a little bit differently. When you stop, nature carries on, and you'll see bird activity, you'll see things that you maybe don't see if you just, I've got to get me 20 minutes, get me steps up, got to get around. You're giving yourself another target. Give yourself a break from that as well. Just enjoy that time in the outdoors. Relax, check your breathing, leave your phone if you can, and any other kind of things that beep at you, leave them behind. Go for a walk in the outdoors, enjoy that time, and give yourself a treat. You deserve it.